tonight. That's third time tonight. What in the hell? What? Third time. Hopefully not a fourth. That's what I'm saying, Layla. That's what I'm saying. You know. That's what I'm saying. TikTok is a hater. I'm saying, man. Why are they taking us down? That's twice. Is Law still banned? I don't know, man. I hope not. I hope not. You'd hope not. You'd hope not. And anyway. Yeah, we're back. Hi, everybody. It's good to see you. They're afraid of our voices. Trump supporters certainly are. They're very scared. They're a very scared group of people. If you haven't noticed, it was Nano's fault. Probably. Perhaps.
Well, that went well.
Went really well. Chris, you know, I mean, I think there must be a connection. Chris comes on.
Stuck on lock, I still regret I'll let you in. Can't
No.
Sorry, hold up.
To 100K off making songs, I hope you know. I'm still a grimy nigga with this pole. Hey, high here. Satan told me keep on digging graves up. Dapped him up, but don't got my respect until he spanks up. 3 man, but if them bitches barked, then God, he can't come. Popped him up and grabbed his homie with the same gun.
If you get banned in the next like 30 seconds, I'll laugh really hard.
All right, if you're mad, let us know in the chat. We'll bring you up.
Harry, I'm crashing the fuck out, dude. Like, whoever comes up here, I'm gonna. You have no idea. I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Yeah, there was this guy earlier that came up. It was me and Parker, and he was arguing that.
Actually, it would be me and Parker. Never mind.
Anyway, it was me and Parker, and this guy came up and he was arguing that immigration should be based off of, you know, IQ. So if a country has a lower IQ, they shouldn't be able to immigrate in the United States. That is a common racist argument that people make against immigration. So Parker and I just started crashing out on him. We were like, you're a complete idiot. We have no idea what you're talking about. We asked him how many branches of government there were. He said he didn't know. Asked him how many Supreme Court justices. He didn't know. Of course. You know, we just started cooking his shit. He didn't know market equilibrium. And he said he had an econ degree.
Oh yeah. He has an econ degree, and I'm 6'9" playing the NBA.
No, that's what I said. I said
I learned that in the first class, the first econ course I ever took in college.
That's what Parker was saying. He's like, I have an econ degree. We learned this in high school.
Chris, are you? Hold on, really quick. Are you MAGA? Mm-hmm. What? Okay, so you send the chat some like, are you guys dating? Some like, you know, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. So now the mic is yours.
You know, we can hear you, right? Like there's background sound. Like you're just, you know that we can hear you. You're there and you're just being quiet and it's like super awkward that you're doing that. So
no, I didn't know. I was.
No, you didn't know? So we were, what do you think? Like Chris was just like talking to air?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
no, but
did you vote?
Can you answer the question? Are y'all dating?
No. Did you vote for Trump?
100%.
Okay, yeah. So that's kind of why I brought you up, because it's like, well, you know, I don't know, you know, how old you are or who you're with. Like, what type of weird ass question? What? Harry, say something. You know, can you be quiet? Appreciate it.
Harry says I live.
Yeah, I had to meet you. It's just like weird. Like, what are you commenting that for? You know? It's just like, you have to be just like, yeah, right. And you left. Right. So again, you want to like talk so much shit. This guy says my song was trash. I'm gonna invite you up. You're probably built like a fucking ham sandwich. I can't stand these people anymore, dude.
You know, man, it's been nice not doing this, man.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
No, Harry. Look at me. Look at how ridiculous I look. I'm full crash up. I'm fully lost it. I lost it 2 days ago, dude. Well, you were just, you know, in paradise or wherever you were. No, go ahead, respond to that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see people in the comments mentioning some stuff. I don't know what's been going on live for a bit, but
mentioning what?
I don't know. Just stuff.
Okay.
About you.
About me.
Mm-hmm. Something about your appearance or something.
My appearance. Sorry, I'm in the guest box right now. I mean, this guy's name is Lib Destroyer. What do we think that's a? You think that's a real account, Chris? You think that's a destroyer? A troll?
It's I don't know. I don't know what it is. Harry's blushing. What are people? People are
Who's a
spamming.
male in this relationship? Brett 3.0, who, if that's your real build, I mean, God help you. That's
God love you,
that's
brother.
unfortunate.
Yeah, we all can't be.
That's unfortunate.
Well, y'all can't be airy. Yeah, you gotta get on there now. Not all of us get to talk to, be. Never mind. If you're a Trump supporter, just. How do people in the chat know this, dude? What?
No, what?
I'm not. I'm trying not to. How I don't notice it.
Notice what?
Oh my god, dude! Your entire chat is like spamming Hickey Harry. I'm trying to understand,
Bro.
Dude, I assumed you had already brought this up earlier because everyone's fucking.
Bring what up, bro?
What I just said.
What did you just say?
Okay. If you're a Trump supporter in the chat, I don't know. I didn't notice these things. So
Notice what, dude?
dude,
I'm so fucking confused.
if you're a Trump supporter, let me know.
What the fuck y'all talking about, man?
Yeah, y'all tripping, bro.
Yeah, y'all for real tripping.
Y'all tweak, bro.
Y'all trip
I
crazy.
didn't expose, bro. I did not expose, bro. I'm asking about you guys commenting. I keep seeing my.
If you're MAGA, let us know in the chat,
I
man.
don't know shit about it, bro.
I don't know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're built like a. No, I know. You.
What y'all talking about, man? If you're MAGA, let us know in the chat. We'll get you up here. We'll talk. I'll bring up this guy.
We can't hear you when you're on pause, bro.
He's not on pause, bro. He's loading in.
No,
You're good now.
Says.
No, you just stop. Can you accept me? Hey, if you're MAGA.
Oh, he's gone. Dude had the stupidest profile picture I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, for sure. No,
dude looked like Walmart Temple.
Oh my god, dude. Nice. Real fucking smooth, Chris.
What I
Real
do?
fucking smooth.
Dude,
no, you're good, champ. You're good, champ.
Shit. I didn't do anything.
You're good,
bro.
champ. You're good, champ.
Yo.
Okay. Yeah, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you already sound insufferable. We're going to move on. I just can't do that. I can't do it. Harry, bro, I just want to be clear. I wasn't trying to be that. I wasn't trying to be a dickhead. I really
About
wasn't.
what?
Oh my god,
Bro, I'm not mad at you, bro. I don't know what I'm meant to be mad at you about, champ.
I'm confused. I assume. Never mind. Just load up. If you're a Trump supporter, I'm done with this
Nah,
conversation.
man, I don't know what you're talking about. You know?
This guy here. I'm gonna freak out. Chat. I don't think I have much longer of this, honestly. Like T-minus 4 weeks.
You want to talk to Liam?
I'd rather die.
Yeah.
I can't say that. I can't say it on TikTok. I'm sorry.
What do you want, Liam?
I just want to know what's going on with Chris right now. This is like the crash.
want to know what's going on with Chris right now.
Yeah, dude. Liam, what's going on is I'm sick.
I'm Harry. I'm being nice. What's going on, man? You don't gotta be rude.
That was him for the record.
Yeah. So our country has it's so deep in shit right now. It's almost unbelievable. And somehow, some way, I obviously predicted completely what was going to happen almost to a T with things like Project 2025. And yet somehow I didn't think people were still going to be, I didn't know it was possible for MAGA to become more insufferable. And what I've learned is that I just have no patience anymore for people, ruining my goddamn future and thrusting us into fascism because of their pure stupidity. So, I'm just tired, Liam.
You mean being a young, privileged YT man that can get whatever he wants, that's wealthy, that asks for nothing, that has a social media platform that brings in all kinds of money, has no disabilities, and comes up here and just cries constantly and talks about how your whole future is just ruined? That's what you just said, dude. That's what that sounded like.
You are like the most insufferable person I've ever met in
That's how
my entire life.
Harry is. That's what
No,
Harry's
no,
gonna
because
come
you know what?
back and
It's funny
say.
how you listen to what Chris said and you thought he was only speaking about himself, right? You can't even conceptualize that there are
only
people in
speaking about
politics who care
himself.
about other people. So when Chris is saying that we're being plunged into constitutional crisis and the country is getting better, Chris is not just talking about his well-being.
Yeah,
He is talking about the country as a whole.
Thank you.
He
Eric.
just wait a minute, dude.
No, be quiet. Appreciate your mic. Yeah, so no, please don't unmute your mic. I want to keep you up here, Liam, but I don't, so just appreciate you. Yeah, so like obviously I talked pretty extensively.
Whatever you want, dude. Go ahead. You did it.
Whatever
last
you want,
time.
dude. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I just want to be able to speak, bro, please. I just want to be able to speak. Yeah, so obviously I talk all the time about how like these things that we're dealing with, especially being like a straight white male in society, I don't have to deal with the repercussions of a lot of them. I talk about that like very extensively. So again, I think to Harry's point, trying to just talk about the country as a whole, brother.
Well, you listen. I can see that. And I can get that. But listen, I have a little bit of history now with you, Chris, where last time when I
Bro,
was...
I don't know you, bro.
Can I talk, dude?
No. You can talk, but I just want to be clear, Liam.
Don't interrupt me, but you can interrupt. Okay,
No.
dude,
I'm gonna let you speak.
Hypocrite time.
Okay, I'm actually gonna let you speak, but I need to be very clear. I do not know you, bro. I don't know who you are. I don't have fucking history with you. We're not friends. I don't know you. Okay, why don't we not do I have history with, bro? I don't know who you are, bro. It's the goddamn internet, right? I don't know you.
You don't know who I am. Okay, so physically, we're not like, friends or acquaintances. Yeah, but as soon as I come up and request, it's this fucking weirdo again. So you know exactly who I am.
All right, it's being hyperbolic. Can you define that word? Right. Okay.
Can I
So
define hyperbolic?
yes.
In what sense? Why do I need?
Oh, come on, Leo. Come on, Leo.
Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just continue what you were going to say. We have history. We've talked before.
What is so tragic? Because you just did say, I told you that this was going to happen. I told everyone this is going to happen with Donald Trump. I told everyone, and now my fucking future, man.
Yeah, I was
I'm looking at this.
No,
that's what you said.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, I'm curious.
Project 2025 is what.
Project 2025. Tell me about your future in Project 2025.
So like what I said consistently for months, being told by people like you that I was fear-mongering, was that Project 2025 essentially argues for unitary executive theory, the idea that the President of the United States and the Constitution, actually, it's intended that he has complete and total control and should be able to leverage the entire executive branch, including three-letter agencies. Those three-letter agencies are largely independent from the President, but they are part of the executive branch. In this world, it's very dangerous because you're really expanding executive authority and hyper-politicizing these three-letter agencies. So he was going to fire civil servants at three-letter agencies, replace them with loyalists, and essentially be able to use those three-letter agencies for political purposes. So like when the SEC, for example, wanted to do something like IPO a company, they needed to go through the White House first and essentially ask permission. If the CDC and the FDA want to do something, if the DOJ wants to indict someone, the first thing they need to do is call the White House and see what they think about it, essentially meaning that these three-letter agencies are now not there just, for example, focusing on law or focusing on if abortion drugs are safe and effective. They're focused on what's important for the president politically. That's really, really dangerous precedent to set, and is like breaking our, I've argued was like, that's been my entire argument for months. And if that were to come to fruition, it would break our country, and it's already done. Right. So like, obviously he's been firing civil servants weeks and then signed executive order Tuesday, quote, "It shall be policy of the executive branch to ensure presidential supervision and control of the entire executive branch. Moreover, all executive departments and agencies, including so-called independent agencies, shall submit for review all proposed and final significant regulatory actions to the Office of Information and Regulatory Affairs within the executive office of the president before publication. The agencies must also, quote, consult with the White House on their priorities and strategic plans, and the White House will set their performance standards. That will go through the Office of Management and Budget, which is currently being directed by Russell Vought, the co-author of Project 2025. So, we've expanded executive authority. That the current executive is ignoring federal judges. Our checks and balances are truly crumbling like we've never seen them before. And you played a key part in it. So it pisses me the fuck off.
Thank you. I did play a key part, and I voted for Donald Trump and his promises are coming true. Is that what you're trying to say?
So he said, wait. So Donald Trump said he didn't know anything about Project 2025 and didn't know anybody
He never said that he didn't know anything about
Wait,
it.
really?
He said that he wasn't running on it. He was
No.
running
Let's get a fact check in here, chat. Trump Project 2025. Let's just click Google, go to Google real quick, and let's see what he posted on like True Social about it. How about that? And we'll see exactly what he said about it. Truth Social. So Liam says, quote, Trump didn't say he knows nothing about it.
I didn't. I said that he didn't run on it. I said
You just said he knew. You said he knew nothing.
ran on agenda.
I said Trump said he knew nothing about Project 2025, and you said, quote, he didn't say he knows nothing about it. He said he's not running on it. Donald Trump halfway through the campaign season on True Social, first sentence, quote, I know nothing about Project 2025, end quote. He said it word for fucking word. And you were like, he didn't say he knows nothing about it. He said actually exactly that, verbatim. Quote, the entire post. Quote, the entire quote. I know nothing about Project 2025. I have not seen it. I have no idea who's in charge with it. And unlike our well-received Republican platform, had nothing to do with it. It's pure disinformation on their part, end quote. So can you explain if he was lying about that?
At that point, had he said that JD Vance was going to be his running mate?
Yes.
He had already called for his.
Yes.
Well, then that looks suspicious a little bit. Okay.
So do you think he was lying?
No, I don't think he was lying.
Okay, so so Project 2025 again.
I think there's some parts of Project 2025 that he agreed with and he wanted to run on.
Okay, how do you agree? How do you agree?
I think it was too radical, so he wasn't going to push that. Hey, I'm running on Project 2025.
I don't. Okay, so first of all, how do you agree with some parts of it? If quote, I know nothing about Project 2025. I have not seen it, and I have no idea who's in charge of it. Number two,
you don't think that helping out with the homeless crisis under
I don't think you understand. I don't think you know what Project 2025 is.
It's like 980 pages or something, dude.
All it is, in like all the scary things you hear, is just, again, arguing for like radically changing our federal government functions with unitary executive theory and having the president control the entire executive branch, flooding that executive branch with loyalists and using those agencies at will. And obviously that has already happened. And the person who it's currently running through in the White House, hand-selected by Trump, is Russell Vought, a co-author of Project 2025. So again, was Donald Trump lying when he said, I have not seen it, I have no idea who's in charge of it, when he's directing Russell Vought to take calls from three other agencies? It's broken our federal government. You understand that, right? Like it's the federal government.
Our federal government is broken, and we are actually
let me ask you that.
Fixing our federal government.
Do you have concerns that like because of this, like unitary executive theory, that like now the federal government is.
No, you know what's crazy to me? You guys are young. People call you guys young. These men don't young.
So the problem is in Project 2025 is that the government will end up being used for like it's the perfect the reason that this comes to be, and he's currently having these agencies go through, like if the CDC wants to do something, the DOJ wants to indict something, you have to call the White House first. The reason they're doing that is because it's the perfect way to dish out favors to your friends and punish your enemies, right? So when someone is like not being kind to Trump, and they, don't publicly support Trump, but they want to IPO their company, or if their company is in a business market that Trump competes with, the SEC is going to call the White House, and Trump's going to say, I don't know if you should let this person IPO on the stock market. The EPA, when they're doing like regulatory stuff and suing companies, it's the perfect way to punish your enemies. You just have the EPA go after whoever you want and just flood them with shit, right? It's our federal government is officially just enriching all your friends, giving favors to your friends, and if you speak out against Trump, it's authoritarianism. That's where we're at.
Hello.
You vote for Donald Trump. Strawberry, thanks for the galaxy. Appreciate you a lot. Venmo, hold on. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, and the link in the bio for both Chris and I. If you want to support the live, there's absolutely no pressure to do that. Make sure to keep double tapping the screen. Let's try to get to 100,000 likes. When that pink bar comes up, fill it up once, perhaps twice. Yeah. All right, that's it. All right, man. Why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
Because he's the greatest president of all time. And He
Going
had
from stupid town or what? Why do you say that?
well, he had the best economy in presidential history.
Is this Ben Geller?
What?
Is your name Ben Geller?
No.
You're a fraud. You know it is.
What are you talking about?
Ben, what are you doing, bro?
Ben, what are you doing, bro?
What?
Ben, what are you doing, bro?
I'm not Ben.
What's your name?
Why do you need my name?
Oh, bro.
It's brother over here, man. Come on, man. What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing, bro?
My name is not Ben.
Okay, what do you do for work, Ben?
What are these questions?
Okay, dude.
All right, fine. Okay, fine. So how is Donald Trump's the greatest economy of all time, or whatever the hell you said?
Well, I mean, you can just go look it up. I mean, and see for yourself.
All right, so what about like what did Trump do to make it the greatest economy?
What do you mean? What did he do?
Yeah, so like cause and effect. So like if you say he had this great economy, I'm trying to figure out what Trump did to make that great economy. So like maybe a piece of legislation he signed.
I don't know what are you talking about? He made it the greatest economy.
Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out how, right? So the other thing, Donald Trump is the only.
Well, go look it up if you want to know how.
No, I'm asking you if you know how, because here's another good example. Like Donald Trump lost more jobs at the end of his presidency compared to the beginning than any president in U.S. history. He's one of only 2 presidents to lose more jobs than he gained. He ended his presidency with like a 7%.
Well, COVID isn't his fault.
Right. So what you've determined is cause, right? So if I were to say Donald Trump had the worst economy, statistically, he's the worst jobs president ever. If I were to say that, it'd obviously be missing a lot of context. So similarly, I'm asking you if you're going to say he had the greatest economy, if you could just identify
you're
a cause.
basing that on how COVID was not his fault.
I know. That's the point I'm making to you, you fucking moron. Can you identify a cause?
Yo.
Can you identify a cause? What did he do to make it the greatest economy? I'm challenging your logic. You can determine.
Just go look, and then you'll find out how he did it.
Can you explain it, please?
Why do you need me to explain it?
Because it's a debate.
Well, bro, if you go look online, you will find out why he had the greatest economy.
Okay, so if it's so easily accessible online, then why don't you just explain it to us? How did Donald Trump do it? Well, now you're going to Google, so now you don't even know. You have to come back. You can see when you go off the line.
Why Kamala Harris is a
What was that?
good? Can you tell me why Kamala Harris was a good why you would vote for her?
Happy to tell you once you answer our question,
What question?
which is what did Donald Trump do to make the economy better?
What I don't understand. How,
What's not to understand? I'm not speaking in Mandarin right now. What did Donald Trump do? You said he had the best economy ever. It was so amazing. It was so great. What did Donald Trump do to make it so?
Go look it up.
Okay. So when you say go look it up, that proves to Chris and I and everybody watching that
look.
you don't know what you're talking about, right? You're just
Do
saying
you think Biden had a better
Chris did
economy?
this, or Donald Trump did this, and I think it must
So
be
when
the
his
case when Trump was
prices were
president.
higher.
Yeah, so again,
In his term.
Biden statistically had a better economy compared to Trump.
Yeah.
But he also, we can identify, he passed more fiscal legislation than any administration last 5 decades.
And by the way, prices are higher right now under Donald Trump than they were under Joe Biden.
We got our worst inflation
Because he
report.
has to fix it.
Oh,
Okay. He has to fix it?
Nice.
So what is we're going to have de-inflation? Is that the argument?
De-inflation.
Why did we get our
Yes.
worst? Why did we get our worst inflation report in almost a year and a half, like last week?
Because he has to fix it.
Oh, but it's getting worse under him. Why?
Well, you have to give it time. You can't fix it.
Can you name the 3 branches of government?
What?
Can you name the 3 branches of government?
Man, I swear.
What did you say?
Can you name the 3 branches of government?
Can you tell me if there's more than 2 genders?
Right. So on my
There's
point,
at least 2.
Right. So my point in my point in asking you that is why do you feel? I think everybody. Absolutely.
Harry, what gender are you?
Okay, can you shut the fuck up for a second before you speak to Harry? Thanks. My point in saying that is I think everybody, yo, if you speak again, I'm just going to kick you out of live. I appreciate you. I find it stunning that you live in our society and you think it's appropriate for you to go to a voting booth if you don't know the three branches of government. The amount of stupidity you have to think that, I'm going to walk to a voting booth and before I do, you could just Google on 30 seconds. I'd have so much more respect if you would just Google anything about where you live for 30 seconds before you fucking go to the voting booth. But instead, you just walk there with your fucking head shoved up your ass, get in your car, hit your fucking Mario Kart. You have fucking one brain cell left because you sat and vaped in the bathroom all through high school, and you're goddamn ruining our future because of it, dude. Please, I think you should have the right to vote no matter what. I'm glad that you voted. I appreciate you doing that because it matters. But next time, maybe you could fucking Google for just 10 seconds about the person you're voting for. Who is Donald Trump? You could read the Wikipedia bio. You know fucking more than you do right now. How does U.S. government? If you put that into Google, you might learn more than you know right now. You don't even know the three branches of government? I'm going to freak the fuck out, dude. Why do you do this? Why, man? Take voting seriously? You just went to just have fun? Oh, I'm going to show up to the voting booth because I'm fucking bored. You could have
dude, his boys in his group chat were saying it's sick to vote for Donald Trump. That's why I did it. You want to feel left out. You want to
The greatest president of all time.
Why?
I've already told you why. I mean,
you didn't tell us why. You just said that Donald Trump did this.
Did.
Okay, great. Then I'll just start saying that Joe Biden is Christ himself, came down from the sky and he saved and he solved homelessness.
He's not.
No, yes, he is. He solved homelessness. All of it. All homelessness is solved.
He solved homelessness.
Yeah, that's right. Because if we're just going to start saying shit without having to back it up, then fuck it. I'm just going to start saying shit. I'm just going to let shit fly.
What?
Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna start letting shit fly. You're up here saying Donald Trump had the best economy in the world. And when we say, okay, what do you mean by that? What did Donald Trump do to make it so? You're like, well, you just have to look it up. You have to look it up.
Harry.
You have any coherent response to anything that Chris just said or I just said? You have any coherent response to anything that Chris or I just said?
Harry, what are your pronouns?
I cannot believe he, him.
I can't believe you. I can't believe you.
Yeah, your wife is cheating on you. Your wife is cheating on you. If you have a significant other, she doesn't like you, dude. She's off. I
cannot believe you live amongst us, dude. I just cannot. I cannot fucking.
I cannot believe, man.
This dude. We're talking about politics. And he doesn't know the three branches of government. So his first response is, Harry, what gender? What genders are there? What are your pronouns,
dude? Harry, why do you use?
Can I just ask you an honest question? Have you ever read a book?
Harry, why do you use blush?
I don't use blush, but I'm flattered that you think I do.
Buddy,
it's just natural shit, buddy. I have a beautiful color. That's what people tell me. That's what your wife told.
Yeah, she said it was the perfect size, and it didn't matter that it was only 2 minutes. And I agree with her. It's not that big a deal. Listen, when she said it was she said it was the perfect size, it wasn't supposed to be offensive. You shouldn't take that offensively.
Yeah, dude. You also shouldn't let your own insecurities take that out on other people. Whatever. You not being able to get it done with your wife is not our fault. Not our fault, bro.
What are you talking about? All I said was use blush, and it's kind of embarrassing because you're a he/him. But
I can't. Maybe we can have one decent conversation. Maybe. I just, dude, this is, I hope you know, this is how my debate's been going for 2 straight nights. I mean, this is what you just witnessed me do. The last two guests is what I've been doing for 2 nights.
Oh, man.
Just full crash out.
Look at this person with a Channing Tatum profile picture. I just watched this the other day. I watched a psychological thriller with Channing Tatum, and it was really good.
What's somebody? Wait, what? Wait, I want to watch that. What was that?
Dude, it was so good. Does anybody know the movie I'm talking about with Channing Tatum and?
Dude, there's like a cycle. Oh my god! Wait, is that like a horror movie?
It was sort of like a horror movie.
Is that he's not in the movie with the robot, the weird robot that falls in love with?
No. Blink Twice. Oh, it is Blink Twice.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Dude, so good.
W's to the chat for
dude.
Have I seen this?
It was kind of like
where he's like the super scary. You know what? Okay, I haven't seen this movie.
Fuck with my head.
Have you seen Smile before?
No, I have not.
Smile 2, specifically, like the newer one, is the fucking craziest, creepiest movie you'll ever watch. You scared the fuck.
Really?
Yeah, you gotta see
Kravitz. That's right. Yeah,
you gotta.
Dude, Blink Twice. Like people, I think the person that introduced it to me was like saying it was kind of based off of like Epstein, Diddy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So there was like an island. It was crazy. Dude. It was like
dude,
it was freaky.
Okay,
it's funny, right?
What?
Is that why you pulled me up?
why I pulled you up.
Well, I'm now on your feed. So, like, why did you pull me up? Why did you choose me out of everybody?
Because you were sitting in the box. You like requested up.
There was like a lot of people that requested up. All right.
So there's like 17 people. Somebody had to get picked.
Well, 1 out of 17. That's couple percentage points there, odds. So you got picked.
Some of the people at the bottom aren't here anymore, so I don't pick them. And some people are trolls. So
lowers it down. Maybe they got like a 1 out of 7 chance. It's a pretty high percentage.
Okay, sure. All right. So prove me wrong. Trump is terrible. Is that what your prompt is?
Yep.
No, it's not.
Y'all are mean on top of it. Okay. All right.
Dude,
Okay, prove me wrong. Trump is terrible. So he's like literally getting rid of like all of the waste in our federal government. So like, prove me wrong.
How
much waste have they got rid of? Do you know the number?
Oh, I've lost track, honestly.
Oh, you've
It's
lost track.
billions.
Yeah.
Track,
right.
Yeah, because I actually don't like. I don't put my entire life on checking it, but sure.
Well, if it's the main claim you make, right? If this is like the first thing
Right,
you'd say, I would hope that like if I ask one follow-up question, it wouldn't result to, well, I don't know, right? If you have like one big claim that you're making, like one argument you want to make in favor of Donald Trump, I would hope that we could ask a little bit more about it, inquire a little bit further, and it wouldn't be,
but it's
well, I don't
high
dedicate my life to this.
It's actually
like I checked it 2 days ago.
Okay, so what was it 2 days ago?
I want to say it was like 22 billion.
It's not. It's not.
It's
We actually went through the public Doge numbers and figured out there's a lot of just pure mathematical error. So at best, I think we've gotten down to 2 billion total, which is really bad.
2 billion is bad. 2 billion is bad.
Correct. I think the absolute most the brightest conservative economists who would think liberals, for example, are fiscally irresponsible would say there's maybe at best we could rid $200 or $300 billion of waste per year from the federal government without breaking it. That's the absolute maximum, and that's in itself is just not a lot of money. So yeah, 2 billion is literally nothing.
Do you think $2 billion is nothing?
It's called macroeconomics, right? So we like our total federal.
Oh yeah, please explain to me more about what macroeconomics are.
I will, because clearly you know nothing about it. So it's
tell me more.
Yeah, so our federal budget is like $6 trillion a year, right? So 2 billion is a really so
it keeps going up more and more and more and more and more every year.
But the other problem with like the other problem.
What year were you born in?
2002. So the other problem with the
2002.
Can you name the three branches of government?
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, I'm being dead serious.
Oh my god.
Yeah, right. See, and
I'm insulting you about how you're born in 2002 and your first go-to is that I can't name.
And you still haven't named it.
He actually didn't say you can't. He just asked you to. So can you prove us wrong then? Can you?
No, I asked what year you were born in,
so the answer,
and I said, can you please tell me more?
Can I speak? Right. So the answer to obviously, and you're letting me speak right now because you know that if I could keep asking you what the three branches of government are and you don't know them, right? And that's fine, but it's really frustrating when you're going to like ask me what year I was born and say I'm young, and yet somehow I could be 15 drinks deep, completely blackout drunk, and I would have a better understanding of how our federal government functions than you. So don't come at me with fucking.
So who did you want to win this election?
Kamala Harris, and I'm more than happy to explain why. But again,
and so why didn't you win?
Yeah, so I'm trying to get there. If you just let me speak, please, right? And again, back to the macroeconomics point. Again,
okay.
Elon Musk has promised to rid $2 trillion of waste, which is just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. So obviously, 2 billion is like.
Why is that the dumbest thing you ever heard?
Because there's not $2 trillion worth of waste in the federal government. It doesn't exist. And also,
I think it's fair for me to ask questions when you say things like that.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's dumb because it doesn't. There's no way there's that's half our federal budget, right? Our federal government would break. There isn't $2 trillion of waste. And again, it's frustrating because Elon Musk is telling you there's like $50 billion of waste that he's already found, and then it's just not true. He's lying to you. He's selling you the idea that Washington is being fiscally irresponsible and it's causing all your problems, which is a complete lie. And he's doing it so he can enrich himself and get closer to Trump.
So why do you think that he would need to get closer to Trump after Trump is elected?
Because Trump and Musk care most about power, right? So
right, but like Trump was elected with Musk being in the like equation. Like he wasn't like an after. effect.
Yeah, but I'm saying that like Elon Musk is now, going from like I'm not going to be politically involved in this election to starting.
He said that already.
Yeah. So I'm just saying he started with like, I'm not going to support either candidate. He said Trump should drop out because he's too old. And then he moved to like starting a super PAC. And now, he's in the Oval Office all the time. So the point is,
we've been in that for well before the election.
I know. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because he's becoming more and more egregious and like, open, like, all of his Twitter feed is just about how like attacking Democrats and talking about Doge and doing things that are blatantly unconstitutional. Because again, he's selling you the idea that he cares, so he can play in his like, he can A, enrich himself, but B, play into his like egotistical fantasy of like, play into his egotistical fantasy of like he's the savior of the world. It's like why Trump ran for president. He cares more about himself than anyone else.
What? Like literally every person that voted for Trump voted for Elon Musk to do exactly what he's doing.
Yeah, but the problem is like if 90, so in the like, that doesn't mean anything. And here's why, like if 90% of people.
What do you mean?
Well, if Trump ran on the idea of signing an executive order saying that, and this is just hypothetical, if Trump ran.
Well, we're not talking about hypotheticals.
Well,
just listen.
I know, and I'm trying to give you the logical. I'm trying to compare the logic, right?
Yes, yeah,
so
yeah.
You say you voted.
Mansplain it to me. Thank you.
You said you voted for Trump for Musk to do what he's doing, right? That doesn't mean that like Musk gets to do things and Trump gets to do things that are like blatantly unconstitutional and thrust us in a constitutional crisis, right? So like obviously the power to freeze federal funding, rip apart that federal funding, a lot of that power falls within Congress. Federal judges have ruled on that, and the Trump administration is blatantly ignoring the judicial branch, which is, again, thrusting us in constitutional crisis. So if 90% of people voted for the candidate that wanted to, sign an executive order saying African Americans can't vote, that doesn't mean that it's not illegal and gross and we shouldn't fight against it because it's breaking our democratic norms. So I don't really care what people voted for. It's not how America works.
Well, but Elon Musk doesn't actually have the ability to do anything. He is just providing he's literally looking through our current finances, our current audits, and giving a decision on what he sees, and then our president,
Really?
who we all elected,
Is that so?
Because
we've had a bunch of agencies just be gutted, and it's been credited to Doge.
Yeah, he tweets like every hour about federal contracts he decided to delete.
That he and whatnot. And actually, a friend of ours,
the elected president of the United States decided to make moves on.
Oh, okay. Well, again, still like if the
Elon Musk cannot actually make.
We're not saying that Elon Musk is right. We're not saying that Elon Musk is president. But what we're saying is what Elon Musk is doing is like conning you.
And also,
why would he be conning us?
For all the reasons. So when Elon Musk
we voted for this. I don't understand why you don't understand that.
Yeah. So Elon Musk also understands that what he's promising is absolutely impossible. So he started by saying we're going to get rid of $2 trillion of waste. Then he dropped it down to $1 trillion of waste. $1 trillion difference, a pretty big fucking difference. That's a huge decline in what he's promising. But before the election, Elon Musk, a bunch of Elon Musk's companies were being looked into by three-letter agencies in the government. And now Elon Musk is now targeting those very agencies. I can talk louder than you, and I can also mute you. I don't know if you are aware of this. Before the election, Elon Musk and his companies were being investigated by a number of different government agencies, these three-letter agencies that are tasked with upholding the law. And so Elon Musk, knowing this, decided to say, hey, the best way to get out of this and make sure that my companies are not being investigated, not being audited about, serious violations of the law, is to back Donald Trump, give him a bunch of money, have him win, and on the promise of, reducing government waste, then he's going into these government agencies and tearing them apart. And those investigations into Elon Musk and Starlink and SpaceX and Tesla and all those, they just suddenly disappear and they go somewhere. So the idea that Elon Musk, who is the richest man in the world and benefits greatly from proximity to the president of the United States, who has government contracts of his own, who was being investigated by three-letter agencies, is only doing this because he wants to save waste. If you believe that, then perhaps you should be in a cult. Maybe you can join one. They're going to deliver you salvation, for fuck's sake.
If you think that the only reason that people are fighting against it is because he's providing a cult, you should be in your own cult.
It's also not what I said at all. It's just not. It's not even close to what I said.
Yeah, so
I'm sorry,
and
but
again,
like,
it's deeply
you should be in your own cult.
It's deeply
you should be in your own
It's
cult.
deeply unconstitutional.
That's why we oppose it. So like we're against government waste. Like if the government is spending wastefully or there's fraud, then
why
we're
are you so
perfectly
mad about it?
Because unlike you, we have.
So why are you so mad about it?
I'm telling you right now, because unlike you,
you cut me off, and I want to talk myself. Okay, so we have an entire.
You just asked us a question.
Okay, well, you did.
So do you want us to answer the question, or do you want to keep talking? Which you guys choose?
No, I'd like to talk for a minute, and then I'll ask the question.
Great. All right. So then I don't know why you asked the question. Okay, go.
So we have, for the first time ever, a president coming in and fighting what is going on in our government. They're looking at every single penny that is being spent, that how our taxpayer money is being spent, and the largest, loudest voice coming out is people that have honestly exhibited the most prosperous time from this. So why would we not expect of course people are going to fight it, of course people are going to want to be against it. So we'll wait it out.
So let me say two things really quick. Number one, I don't think that there's anything that Doge has posted or Elon Musk has posted that you could point to. I guarantee I can almost immediately prove that it was misinformation or just a straight lie, right? Everything they've posted about.
What?
Yeah. Like I guarantee it. Like, can you name something off the top of your head you remember them being like, oh, the federal government was spending your money on this?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm being
dead.
I just answered like anything. Pick anything. There's the
USAID. You don't think that any of that was ridiculous spending?
No. Name one of the things you remember, like from USAID.
The trans. The trans.
Opera.
No, it wasn't an opera. It was like some kind of
the show.
Whatever.
You're talking about the trans show in Colombia.
No, I was actually talking about in Ireland.
Oh, okay.
Ireland. That's how you know how ridiculous it is, because you couldn't even name the country.
No.
Because there's so many of them.
No. It's actually because I've researched. So I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'll disprove you right now, and then I'll provide a source. Right. So the White House.
Yeah, please.
Okay, fantastic. So the White House told you that, right? And then they didn't provide a source because they're obviously lying to you. So what in that instance?
No, they did. They did actually.
Really, what was the source they provided?
I'll wait for that.
I'm pulling it up.
Okay. Cool. Right. Let's see if I'm just going to confirm we're not conflating things here. I'm going to find the exact quote you're talking about really quickly. Oh,
it's not a quote. It's actually just
they're actually it is a quote. White House press secretary Caroline Leavitt, $70,000 for production of a DEI music festival in Ireland, and it
wasn't a DEI music festival.
Okay, so then
specific.
Okay, so the next quote is $47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia, the one I referred to. So is that what you're talking?
So that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about Ireland.
So are you talking about the production of a DEI musical in Ireland?
It was a trans. Hold on, I am literally looking it up.
Okay, I'll wait.
We'll
you can name literally any of these things. They're so easily disprovable.
Yeah.
Why? I'm sorry. Why do you think it is so good for it to be disprovable? Why?
I didn't say it was good for it to. It's actually if you think deeply for a second, it should infuriate you to your core and make you ask questions why these individuals are lying to you so often about this. And why you should also ask yourself.
That's why I am against.
You should also
what we're talking about.
You should ask yourself the question why you're taking the government and the White House at such face value. Because I did that for the last 4 years, and I feel So can you
taken
find
advantage of?
Okay, right. So you're about to feel. Unfortunately, I think you're going to feel taken advantage of again by this White House even more if that's how you feel. So tell me, pull up what you're referring to, and we'll wait.
Maureen, thanks for the one. That's disgusting.
Bells, I appreciate
She
you.
said that I heard that Liam went on to an 18-year-old girl's live a few days ago and asked her if she'd ever date an older man.
Bro.
You should not have him on
Ew,
his live.
what?
Bro, did he actually do that?
I don't know. That's what Maureen is saying.
Yeah, all right, bro. That dude can get blocked, bro.
Tez, thanks for the 3 cents. Appreciate you. Alexander, thanks for the 1. Love your videos, man. I was too young to vote this election, but you will definitely be part. You will have definitely be. Will definitely be voting in 2026. I think you meant to say you'll definitely be voting in 2026 of part of what I've heard from you. Keep up the good work. You've changed my views. Alexander, that's amazing, man. I'm excited that you're excited to vote. That's awesome, dude. Lillian, thanks for the 8. We need what y'all do. Hold these people accountable and point out their hypocrisy. Of course, Lillian, I appreciate you. You're part of that. I hope you know that. Lindsay, thanks for the 5. Sorry, I might have missed your answer during the restart. Did you see the White House posted video of immigrants in chains and calling the sound of their... Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that. Jesus.
Sean doesn't live up to everything I know.
What?
Why?
I'm just curious. I'll explain.
Sort of.
Really?
Sort of. Bren, thanks for the 1. Harry, I love your rosy cheeks. Trump's orange fake and bake on the other hand. Yeah, that's right. Sacred Souls or $20. I'm a lesbian, so I think the psychological thriller with Channing Tatum is Magic Mike. That's pretty funny, actually. I appreciate that. No, that's it. Oh, I see. Okay, I was like, brother, what?
No.
Emily, thanks for the 1. I just lost my dream National Park Service job. Hearing the MAGA say that Trump is cutting the fat is so dehumanizing and frustrating. Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you were talking too much and I couldn't focus. ADD and all. So in September 2022, an Irish organization called a very Irish name I can't pronounce. It was funded by the USAID, a DIE musical in Ireland.
So wait, so it was the musical?
Oh my God! So he said that.
Which is what I said.
No, you
didn't.
I
said it was a
literally,
trans
I said
performance.
twice.
I literally said that.
I kept saying over and over. I was like, "Is it the DI musical?" You were like, "That's not what I'm talking about." Right?
Look,
and
the entire chat is saying no, you didn't.
So here's the thing. So wait, before you speak, 5 feet. I think you're on the webpage that I'm reading, and it's literally giving you a source at the bottom. That the State Department committed to provide $70,000 in September of 2022 to an Irish organization, which is part of the Irish South Wind Blows production company. The music wasn't for the money wasn't for a musical, but rather a musical event. The company's musical component put together a program called Other Voices Toward a More Equitable Future for the U.S. Embassy in Dublin. The announcement for the event said it will showcase the very best of American and Irish talent. The event was live streamed on YouTube, and USAID isn't listed as providing any money for the event. With a link to the link to the government spend, where we can publicly see that this opera didn't get any money from the government. So you reading on the webpage yourself.
So then that wasn't it then, because they just you just read through that it wasn't provided by USAID.
Okay, so then pause. But pause. Catherine Levitt, along with Elon Musk, said, quote, that that USAID is ridiculous because they provided, quote, $70,000 for a production of a DEI musical in Ireland. So does it frustrate you that they lied to you about that? Why did they lie? Why did they lie?
They didn't lie.
You just agreed that USAID isn't listed as providing any money for the event.
Who's USAA?
USAID.
USAID.
But they did.
But
okay.
It's not.
What?
It's not though. Because look at this. So again, the White House and Doge said that there's this money to a DEI music festival. And what are we looking at right here?
I'm looking at it right now.
Right. So this
I'm on factcheck.org. If you're looking.
So that's perfect. That's perfect because I think. Wait, hold on. That's what I'm on right now. It says. Look, scroll here. What does it say?
Yeah.
What does the bottom paragraph say? USA isn't listing for providing any money. And what it's doing is fact checking the White House's source saying that USAID provided all this money.
I don't think we're on the same page then, because it's proving that it does on my side.
Okay. What side are you on?
Wait. You just said factcheck.org, right?
Factcheck.org.
Wait. Can I just read you the ones?
/225 /02 sorting
Okay. Do me a favor.
Wait.
Can you go?
hyphen on hyphen waste.
Yes. We know the link. We know the link. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Can you go to the DEI musical in Ireland paragraphs? That little section. Are you on the fact? Yes, you're there. It says the bold heading is a DEI musical in Ireland. Can you go to those couple paragraphs for me? Yes, no, maybe.
She's realizing that she's been proven wrong.
Yes.
No, honestly, I'm not.
If you're on the can you read the paragraph that says a DEI musical in Ireland if you're on factcheck.org? Just read it out loud.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay. No, go to
I got it. Yeah.
Go to the last two sort of paragraph sentences. Read those two things.
The event was streamed live on YouTube and featured several Irish and American artists.
And what's the last sentence say?
That's my last sentence.
That's not true. You're lying to us right now.
God.
You're lying to us right now. Read the last sentence.
That's my.
That is not. It is not. Really?
Right. So the second to last sentence is the announcement for the event said it will, in quotations, will showcase the very best of American and Irish talent with a diverse program which aims to fulfill the U.S. Embassy's Dublin mission to promote diversity, inclusion, and equality.
And then the next sentence?
End quotation.
Yep.
The next sentence, the event was streamed live on YouTube and featured several Irish and American artists.
And
what's the last sentence?
The last sentence.
That is the end of my
That is not.
So look
that
at
is
my
absolutely not.
Because it says
I swear to God, it's the end
You're
of my
lying.
page.
What is wrong with you? You're lying.
Chat. By the way, what she just read was this word for word, and says USA Aid isn't listing as providing any money for the event. And she says it's not on her screen. And also,
why are you lying about this? And by the way, I have the exact same webpage. So do you think that Chris and I are pulling?
I swear to God.
No. Well, don't swear to God, because if you're religious, you're lying.
Really quickly as well. What we can do, chat, is also usaspending.gov. We can go to the company that they claimed got $70,000 for a DEI musical by USA Aid. We can go to the agency, the Department of State, and we can see how much they've gotten and the award amounts. And we can scroll down, right? We can scroll down and we can just read, right? So again, total funding obligated, $70,000. Total.
I will literally. Can I do live? Can I show you what I'm seeing?
Yes.
No, you can't turn on your camera for some reason. You don't have live. You don't have camera access.
No.
I will show you what I'm seeing. Can I take a photo? I don't know how to do this.
So do you have any other?
No. There's no. You're lying. You're just lying. I'm sorry. There's no.
What?
You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying about this. I don't know what's wrong with you. Chris and I have the exact same factcheck.org website pulled up. You're saying that for some reason, Chris and I have the exact same webpage with the exact same writing, the exact same sentence at the end of the paragraph.
So
you're saying
crazy.
that somehow magically it was deleted for you because your computer is so unique and the deep state's hacking you.
It's not a computer. It's a tablet.
Dude,
it's a tablet.
Dude, this shit is so insane.
It's a Fire 10. I'm reading to you what I'm seeing.
What about? Okay, hold on. Go to the next paragraph. A transgender opera in Colombia, because they made that same.
On April 28, 2022, the University of the Andes in Bogota, Colombia, put on a performance of the opera As One. The show, which was written in the U.S., debuted in 2014, features a transgender protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're like?
Keep going.
Now, read the next two paragraphs.
Okay, a program for the university's production of the opera said the show had the support of the university, the Bogota Philharmonic Orchestra,
the embassy, and then the last paragraph.
The Department of the State committed $25,000 to fund the project, and the website usaspending.gov also noted there was $22,020 of non-federal funding within quotations for the project, making a total of $47,020 on the site. The federal funding for this project also came from the State Department, not USAID.
Right. So in that instance, the White House and Doge made the same claim. We're funding a transgender opera. What we learned was that A, it didn't come from USAID, and we were funding contracts in Colombia, like university grants to help
Okay,
promote.
sure. I don't know anything about this, but like I'm reading you
It's one of
what
the many
is
lies.
on my page.
It's one.
But you agree with what I'm saying, right?
Amber,
Like
thanks to
that's
the
what you're
galaxy.
saying.
Does anyone like you?
Do you have like friends in person or no?
I probably am more than you, but like, is that what you're
Imaginary,
seeing?
perhaps.
So
Maybe you're
Are
wrong.
you not? Are you not seeing exactly what I'm saying?
No, can we? No,
No,
Can we-
you
can
are
we move on?
like you are so blatantly lying right now. It's so hard to fathom why you, as a grown ass adult, can't just realize, can't just say that. Yeah, your tablet, your page of factcheck.org is not fucking unique, and they didn't just take off the information just for you. Chris and I have the exact same page pulled up, we're reading the exact same thing, and the one sentence, it's just so funny. The one sentence that debunks your argument is magically for you not there.
So wait, so everything I just said, you don't have?
Wait, 5 feet. No, 5 feet.
No,
5 feet.
I'm gonna throw my-
Wait. Here, what's crazy is, no, you actually, the transgender opera part, we do have it. And you read every single part of it, including the part that said it came from the State Department, not USAID. So you were able to debunk the claim on the same webpage about an issue that you don't know, but the one right above that,
I'm
you don't.
literally reading to you what I have.
No, you're not. No, you're not. When you
Yes, I am.
Okay. Go back to a DEI musical in Ireland.
Okay, a DEI musical in Ireland. The State Department committed to provide $70,844 in September 2022 to an Irish organization called.
Wait, hold on.
You know what? We don't even
Something.
we don't even need the last sentence. Does anywhere on your page does it say anything about USAID giving money?
Because the State Department.
No.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. So they were lying. Why were they lying to you? What? Why were they lying to you?
But you're saying I'm missing a sentence. So what's the sentence I'm missing?
No. Wait, hold on. Before we talk about that, again, the first part, the State Department, right? So the State Department is not USAID, and it doesn't say anything about USAID. So why is it acceptable they lied to you about this?
So, but what is the purpose? Like,
Okay,
what am I missing?
Wait.
Breaking news. I'm going to start rapping.
Yeah,
dude.
no. Just before we go there, also, can you read the last two paragraphs that you have?
Me personally?
Yes, personally, you. Yes.
The announcement for the event said it will
You're
showcase
such
the
a
best.
fraud.
Yep.
Sorry,
Keep
continue.
Keep going.
I'm reading my last two
Yep.
paragraphs.
No, I know. We'll showcase the very best. Continue.
I feel like you're fucking with me.
No, keep
for
going.
no reason.
No, please, just read, please. What do you have?
Oh, you have a sentence beneath you, though.
So you're telling me that you have this.
You have a sentence beneath you.
You don't have this. You don't have this sentence.
I don't.
Okay, but you have all of these because you just read them word for word.
Well, I read them to you, and I read everything from a DEI musical in Ireland.
Okay, so
Why would you think I'm fucking with you?
no. I mean, dude, I've never. It's like the most insane. Dude, it's like a toddler with their hand caught in the cookie jar, dude. Like I cannot believe this. I can't. And here's what's frustrating, Chad, is like every single time this happens, she'll have to go deal with what she thinks about the fact that she was proven wrong later. But like, how do people hear these things? Like, why? Like, there's people who claim to be against the government and all these things take the government at such face value, right? Like, when Joe Biden said something on a stage or the White House said something, I would go and Google it, right? To figure out if there are other sources besides the fucking White House. Like, the people who claim to like hate the government so much and say they lie, just take these fuckers at face value. You do like a 30-second Google search. None of them want to do it. Harry, this is, I mean, dude.
Yeah, no, it's funny. Every other sentence on the page, every other sentence on the whole page, except the one that debunks her, is there. The one that debunks her, she doesn't have. No, it's not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there.
Harry. By the way, if you guys haven't followed Harry up on the top left, you should. He also has some other places you can follow him up there, top left, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, all those good things. Link in his bio. Also a Substack. Go sub to Harry's Substack. You can click on my link in my bio and follow me on Instagram, Christy Mowry. Snapchat, Christy Mowry. I'll add some people back. And Twitch.tv and YouTube.
Oh, fuck. Harry, what's going on, man? How we doing?
Good, man. Give me a second here, all right?
Yeah, take your time.
Amber, thanks,
dude. Take your
thanks
time.
for the 10. I just joined. You look so sad. Well, I'm sad because we have to talk to people.
On nights up on the road, told God to take control. Hey, Granny, I just touched 100K off making songs. I hope you know I'm still a grimy nigga with this pole. Hey, high head. Satan told me keep on digging graves up. Dapped him up, but don't got my respect until he spanks up. 3 man, but if them bitches broke, then God he can't come. Popped him up and grabbed his homie with the same gun. Palm sweating, you ain't finna pop that past the pole to me. Stack your papers, baby. Brokenness is a cold disease. I ain't even have to spin no game.
Jordan, thanks for the 5. Please, Harry and Chris, I love you guys so much for being up this late to entertain us by frying these a-holes. But this blank is clearly, wow. Jordan, I can't read all that out on TikTok Live. I'm going to get taken down. Kyle, thanks for the 1. Harry, did you see the video of Elon Musk at CPAC taking a chainsaw and waving in the air, then joking about stealing Social Security? I did. He looked unhinged, unwell today. Borealis, thanks for the 5. This is a novel you don't have to read out loud. Let me crush this really quickly. Yep, 100% totally agree.
Harry, be honest. I lost my pop filter for my MV7 here.
Can't hear you.
Bro, what? Can you hear me?
No, I can't. Yeah.
I lost this. I lost this right here. This little the filter. So I got to get something to replace it. But it's like without the other pop filter, it's way too big. There's nothing that could fit over this. It's huge. It's actually way bigger than anyone could need for a mic. I wish sure would fix that. What am I supposed to put over? I make myself laugh. That's what matters in life.
Thanks, Borealis, for the 5.
Especially
Hector,
when I'm,
thanks for the 2. Can we get Hood Harry for a bit?
Oh, man.
Danielle, thanks for the 1 cent. I wanted to ask if you see my donuts when you're not live. Yeah, when you send them at the end of the night to be the last person, I do. Mark, thanks for the 2. I work for the Department of Ed, and cutting the fat means I lose my position and need to be transferred to the Department of Unemployment Assistance. Nice to know I was part of the fat. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It's fucking insane, dude. The people at the Department of Education are doing such amazing work, and the fact that they're just, I don't know, going at it, it's horrible. Dakota, thanks for the 10. Tell Chris to fix his Cash App. I've tried. Lindsay, thanks for the 2.
What?
Thanks for the $2. I try every day. Thanks for the $2.22, Lindsay. She's the epitome of misinformation. Thank you for doing what you guys do. I appreciate you both. Don't send that word to Chris. He'd have trouble pronouncing it. So just keep that in mind. Jennifer, thanks for the 1. Sam Nordquist, a 24-year-old transgender man from Minnesota, was killed after being over a month. Captain Kelly Swift, the New York State Police, described the case as one of the most horrific crimes she's ever investigated in her 20-year law enforcement career. Holy shit. Wow. That is horrible. I'll have to look into that too.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I did not mean to do that. I genuinely did not mean to do that.
Amber, thanks for the 10. Looks like I'll be seeing you at the wellness farm. Perhaps. Sacred Souls, thanks for the 10 again. Maybe this guy can look up the definition of pathological liar and see if that page is missing from her computer too. I like that. I like that. Amber, thanks for the 10. Maybe we can be roommates at the facility. Nolan, thanks for the 10 cent. Love you and Chris, man. Tell Chris I sent him some money too. Love y'all. Appreciate it, Nolan, man. Appreciate you. Muhammad, thanks for the 1. Chris is so fine. He's a terrible guy. Kyle, thanks for the 1. Harry, this is for you since Chris ignored my donation last week and never read what I wrote after he turned off his donations at one of his streams. Keep doing what you're doing and cooking these magas. Just found out it's going to take more than 6 months to rebuild my home from fire. Kyle, I'm so sorry about that. That is terrible. Man,
oh my God.
What's going on?
Wow. I'm going to make a video on this. Thank you to the person who mentioned it. This is the most fucking... Wow.
Oh, yeah. The Sam
24-year-old transgender man. 5 people have been arrested and been charged with second-degree murder, depraved indifference. Investigators are still working out the relationship between the 5 suspects. Nordquist, who is the individual killed, quote, had a heart of gold and wouldn't hurt anyone, his mother said. And Nordquist traveled to New York in September to meet an, quote, online girlfriend. And then they hadn't heard from him since. These 5 fucking people should fucking sit in prison for the rest of their goddamn life, if not worse. What a
Wow, holy shit.
that is so fucking disgusting, man.
Dude, wow.
I fucking can't believe.
Yeah. 5 people. Man. 19 years old, 30 years old, 33 years old, 30 years old, 38 years old.
Such fucking human pieces of trash, dude. Human fucking pieces of trash, bro. That is so sad. Fuck that, bro. I'll make a video on it. I appreciate the person who mentioned it.
Yeah, that was Jennifer and Jafer, who are good folks. Yeah, well, again, thank you for bringing that to our
Swift
attention.
described the case as one of the most horrific crimes she has ever investigated in her 20-year law enforcement career. Well, obviously Harry and I's wishes go out to that family. And, that's fine.
Yeah. Wow.
That's
a crazy fucking story, dude.
Did I interrupt you, bro?
Wow. Yeah, you know, this is why, like, just the attacks on the LGBTQ plus community, and people don't understand how like significant that shit is. You know, like when someone comes up here and says, I don't know, you know, like, oh, I don't like X, Y, and Z part of this group.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there could be somebody watching at home that's really struggling with that, or it could inspire people to do something shitty like that. It's just fucked, man.
It's
just
yeah,
fucked.
no, exactly. It's like, or the 11-year-old girl who was that, you know, took her own life after she was
Right.
bullied about her family because all her classmates told her that she was going to be deported. Her and her family going to be deported by ICE after Trump won, and she took her own life. 11 years old.
At 11, man, that's fucking.
They were going to call immigration so they could take her parents away, and she would be left alone. So that's 11 years old, right? So when people come up here and just say the most fucking, you know, I'm so sick. Like, honestly, bro, at what point, you know, Harry, at what point is like just enough? Like, at what point is it just like we can't fucking exist in society with certain people, man? And there was, oh, it causes division, all these things. But, you know, at what point, man? At what point is it just like too far where, you know, our like ability to like be nice to some individuals is actually leading to like directly the cause of the rising fascism?
Right.
We're just letting shit like this slide. It's so fucking heinous, man.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
And she was an American citizen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So next time someone comes over here talking about deporting people, you know, just remember that.
Yeah.
You know, or you come. Actually, Maggie, were you done with reading? Harry?
Yeah.
Maggie, thank you so much for $5 on Venmo. It's never something I take for granted. My favorite duo is back. Love you bad. Wow, Maggie, you're very kind. I love you. I appreciate you a lot. Seriously, it's good to see you. You fucking rock. Truly, I appreciate you. Jess, song so bad, TikTok banned y'all. Jess, you're banned. Mods, can we make sure Jess gets banned here? Appreciate that. Thanks. No, Jess, I appreciate you. Ella, thank you so much for $5. Please stream COD on Twitch. It brings me peace. Ella, soon, I promise. I appreciate you. Now Harry's here. You rock. Seriously, thank you so much for $5. I enjoy COD.